Oh snap.
Oh, what's in the box?
Got a little something.
A.C.B.A.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog Nice coming at you with a quick update. I'm still on a brief intermission in between the second part to my Hulk or Rama video. I need to get that up to like 6,000 or 7,000 before I drop part 2. So please take a look at it, share it, like it, comment, you know, do all that good stuff. But I tore off the address of the person who sent this to me, and my address. Obviously we have to protect the identity of our representatives in the community, but I thought I'd share this with you guys real quick. So big shout out to my man Tom Green, not Tom Green the crazy Tom Green, my bum is on your lips, or daddy would you like some sausages, not not that Tom Green, but Super Tom Custom is on Instagram. Sent me this little set here. It is a wired cloak for Magneto. There's a helmet inside that box. Let me open the box up. But this is a collaborative effort between Super Tom Customs, Rebel 10 Customs, and Can of Beams. So shout out to Can of Beams. Shout out to Tom for hooking me up with this. Let me take a look at this first. It's a very limited set. I'm pretty sure by the time this video drops, it might be sold out. But if not, links will be in the description below for you to order one of these for yourself. Feeling really lucky to have this and be able to take a look at it, I guess, before anyone else. I'm not 100% sure on that, but nonetheless, let's bust this open and see what's what. So there's a look at everything still in the package, and all in all, I've got the wired cloak for Magneto and the little apparatus that goes sits on his shoulders, a Magneto helmet fully painted, and a couple of little effects in those baggies that you can use to make it appear that Magneto is levitating the helmet, or you could just use them just to, you know, show that Magneto is utilizing his powers of magnetism. Obviously, I'll get this all set up. Let me go find a Magneto so I can get this all set up and give you a good look at everything. Alright, so I was able to pluck out the Family Matters 3-pack Magneto, probably the best Magneto we've had from Marvel Legends. Still wasn't perfect, but just kind of this base buck is good. It should look good with a wired cloth cape. The cloak that we did get originally is just garbage. That was one of the things that I didn't really like about this figure. The two head sculpts that we got were cool. If you were able to pick up the Magneto from the, was it the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Wave or the Caliban Build-A-Figure Wave? One of the two. Then you have the unmasked or unhelmeted head that you see here. You could play around with that. Alright, so this is actually very, very nice. The look, the finish here of the harness is very well painted. It fits into the peg hole in his back without any issue. And the actual cloak here is a very good material. Probably some of the best material I've ever had in a soft goods cloak. Kind of hard to the touch, but not like, you know, not as hard as the soft plastic. And there is bendy wire throughout every little seam here. So this is obviously going to be meant for very dynamic posing. Obviously, if you want something more relaxed, then you can swap on the stock plastic cape. But I'm eager to mess around with this and get them into something. And there's a look at the custom painted helmet, which seems to be the same exact sculpt. It's I guess it's a I would assume it's casted from the original helmet that came with the figure. It's just better painted to match the better paint job on the harness, and that looks really good. And I had actually removed the head from inside the helmet on the stock version, so being that I was able to remove the head, I can actually just swap the head into the newer, better painted helmet. At least this version of the head, because you got two heads. There was one with his eyes kind of whited out and he looked angry. Basically just heated it up with hot water and just peeled it right out of the helmet. So I think I will do that to the other version as well, but I'll swap these out and let you get a look at that. Just heat and peel. That was simple. So yeah, that fits in there with no issue. Let's get it on the body. Yeah, there's a decent look at that with the regular relaxed kind of look on the face. I'm really liking that. That looks gorgeous. That looks really good. And obviously you can mix and match hands and play around with different poses. And let me check out these little magnetic effects too, see how those work out. So it looks like you have a few options with these effects. They both have little circular holes where you can actually fix it around the wrist, or remove the hand and fix it in that position and then plug the hand back in. So that's what I have going on the right arm. And then on the left hand, I actually just have it kind of like plugged in around one of his fingers, or you could rest rest them in the hands. You got a couple of different options, and obviously because it's sort of like a clear effect and it's supposed to be him kind of levitating something and just kind of showing that energy there, you could probably use this with a bunch of different characters with telekinetic powers as well. So nice little cool effect here from Candle Beams. As we all know, he does really good work, just limited and quantity a lot of times. Yeah, it is somewhat of a good look at that. A lot of different options, a lot of playability with these. Just the entire kit together is very well done. There he is with it just resting in the hand. Kind of like it around the wrist better because it obviously hides that little hole there. And there he is with the stock angry head. Like I said, I haven't peeled that head out of this helmet yet, so I can't put the custom painted helmet on this head just yet. But that gives you an idea of how it may look, showing you a bit more range on the cloak. Really nice. And I got him in action here. It took me quite a while to actually peel the angry head from under the stock helmet, but I did it, and it fits in there perfectly as well. So the brand new custom painted helmet with the cloak on the 3-pack Magneto here, and I got some of the old Mandroid Build-A-Figures, and Magneto's doing what he does. Pretty happy with this, man. I would highly recommend that you check these kits out. If there are more available, you got to hit up Super Time Customs. A link will be in the description below. I'm sure his Instagram will be flashing up on the screen here too, but I'm really loving the way the community has so many independent contractors out there doing things and supporting display art, and this is pretty much a dream come true for me. This is where I envisioned, actually I never really envisioned that it would be this deep, but I mean that was the goal some 10 years ago when I was trying to help to popularize display art and meet up with other people and converse with other people that were into displaying and trying to really get Marvel Legends to look at display art in a different way. And I mean, all of this, what's happening right now in the community, is pretty much a dream come true for me. I was just looking for a bunch of other people to play with, basically. but yeah, so this is really cool to see a lot of people utilizing their arts and craft skills, their artistic abilities to make a little scratch for themselves. I think that's very, very cool. So let's continue to keep supporting each other. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
Listen here, Mesa make you disappear, and your mouth will be the reason that you missed this year. Man, who need you? You don't need me, I don't need you neither. That's why my next leg's gonna be a 2-seater.